thank you so much for your time, and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. This was, wow, already. This will be your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings. For $50 per month, you get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You will find the link to my Patreon listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it'll lead you to my Patreon website. Without further ado, let us tap in and find out why we're spiritually led here, what is here for you, beloved, why did you resonate with the title, and why did your own YouTube algorithm present you with this message. Let us tap in and talk to God, okay? I'm channeling the energy of we have this Emperor reverse energy. It's like somebody thought something was going to turn out a specific way, but it didn't at all here. Like what this person thought was going to happen didn't happen. How this person thought things were going to be, that's not how they are. It's like there's been a completely 360 type of a shift. Okay, that's the energy that I'm channeling here. Let's tap in. We have the 10 of Wands reversed and the Magician here. You're definitely dealing with somebody that tends to abuse the position that they have in people's lives, okay? It's like they tend to abuse what they mean to people or what people think of them, what people feel for them. Like they just abuse that, okay? This person tends to do this as a habit. It's become a pattern, a routine. Whoever they connected to, they do this to them, and they've done this to you as well whilst you were connected to this person, whatever the relationship dynamic was, okay? Whether it was a lover, a colleague, a friend, family member, right, the relatives. It's like, take it out resonates, but this is somebody that would learn, understand, and study the role they have in someone's life and then abuse it on purpose, okay? We have Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, double Gemini energy here. Yeah, the Emperor coming out again. Interesting. We have the Hermit reversed. We have the Five of Swords reversed. I'm equal to take the Five of Swords upright. This person, they feel as though you have figured this out about them, right? Or that we've established, this person feels like you have seen that in them, seen that about them, all right? And this person feels like, therefore, they can't manipulate you in the way that they're used to manipulating people in general, because of what you've seen or understood or awakened to about them. And this is making this person feel very vulnerable, very open, very naked. Like they feel seen, okay? They feel caught, okay? And with this Five of Swords energy, this person feels like this is something that they can't undo. This is an energy that you will forever see them in because you've seen their true colors, okay? They can't change your perception because they feel as though you already see the lie in them trying to change your perception. You'll see the manipulation in them trying to change your perception. We have the Four of Swords reversed. We have the Tower reversed. I'm being called to take the Tower upright, okay? We have the Page of Swords reversed. And then we have the Emperor here. The Emperor energy. This person feels like you figuring them out or seeing the truth about them finally is like a tower here, okay? A tower is based on something unavoidable, unchangeable, and uncontrollable. They feel like now that you see them, there's nothing that can be done further. Like they just have to move on with their life or let you move on with your life because there is no more playing games, all right? Going back and forth, tit for tat, no. This person already knew that you were not the type of person to be on that, but because they were so used to this pattern, this routine, this habit, based on this game of life that they play with people, like this person be playing with people here. Like I said, like they be knowing like what people feel for them, what people think about them, and then they just play on that. Like they manipulate that. Nothing that comes out of this person's mouth is ever genuine. It's only based on benefit of like, oh, I know you, so I've studied you enough. I've learned you enough to know like when I say this, it triggers this in you or activates this in you or does this to you. It's like this is that sort of person. They do this on a regular to everybody, not just you, so don't take it personal. But what they've done to you here is like this person feels like you are one of a kind because no one has ever been able to see this in them. This truth, now that they feel so naked and vulnerable and open, is because they've never experienced being caught up in this energy. They've always gotten away with this. They've always been somebody that has been able to use their identity in a way of getting what they want out of people, like all the time. Like this person does this all the time. It's to the point where they always getting new ideas or like what next or how can I move next or what can I tell them next, how can I say this next, you know, they always have all these things going on within them, like, okay, I want this person to feel this way, so what do I have to do, what do I have to say? Like they operate from that predatory standpoint, okay? It's definitely a predator here of a person, and they pry, right, and prey on energies of people, all right, the identities of other people, you included. This person never thought you would see that about, like, it's not even just about you. They never thought anyone would see that about them, because anyone that spends time in a certain energy for so long, they start to convince themselves of how brilliant they are at it, or just they're so good at it, they'll never get caught up in it. But now it's like, this person's like, damn, like, I'm backed up and I'm compromised here. And it's like, there's nothing that can be said or done to change that. This person knows that you are just never going to engage with them ever again in the way that you were engaging with them before. Whatever the relationship dynamic was, take it how it resonates. They feel like that's over, that's dead. So this person, they feel like nothing that they can approach the situation with, this situation in specific, they feel like nothing will work because the damage is already done with this tower, okay? They feel like because you were somebody that always stood in a certain power, you were never about this low vibrational type of thing. They feel like, you know, they failed because this game was supposed to be something they won in the end. Like, this person is like weird here, like, it's like a sicko here. to them, it was all a game. Like, whenever they feel like, yeah, they pulling at your heartstrings, or they making you think this way or act this way, it's like, to them, it's like, yeah, like, my little show is getting this person to this point of being, or the state of being, or like, I'm acting this way and it's triggering them like this, they doing this, they saying this. Like, this person would always give themselves a round of applause every time they would make you do something out of the manipulation of what they feel like, you know, they have studied about you or learned about you. Or this does this to you, this does that to you, you feel this way about this, you feel this way about that, and then they just play on that. So they feel like they've lost because, you know, you managed to see the truth about them and you weren't even somebody that fell into this. That's why I'm saying this is like sick and weird, because who be just waiting to just act and play this role in people's lives just for their energy and whatever it is that they feed from. Like, that's why this person is such a predator energy. Like, they just a predatory spirit of a person. Whether or not it's something they acknowledge about themselves, it doesn't matter. The truth still remains, okay? We have the Queen of Cups, the Seven of Wands reverse, and then we have the Death reverse, but I'm being told to take it upright. It's like this person has gotten so used to this way of being, right? That like, they feel like they know just what to say to certain people to get them to feel certain things or think in a certain way. And with you, I feel like you were somebody that this person wasn't used to. So you were like a challenge for them, right? Remember, this is a game to this person here. You were some form of a challenge, right? And they feel like, you know, they were up for the challenge. Like, they were looking at this as a game. Like, they gotta play it off a certain way. But in the end, this person is realizing that like they were playing alone, or they played themselves, right? Because in the end, none of those efforts to get you to where they want you to be with it, none of those were successful. Like, you are, with this death energy, you're not even the person that they thought you were all along. They studied you and thought they knew you. They learned certain things about you and thought they had you figured out. Until now, time has passed, or things are happening in such a way that this person feels like, yo, I never knew anything really. I just assumed, or I just had my own perception. That doesn't mean it's real though, right? This person feels like they played themselves, right? They lost their own game. It's making them feel very shaky, like, okay, who else sees me? Who else has figured this out about me? And they just like not saying it. Now they paranoid. Like, this person is so fake. Like, I'm really picking up on a false person. They be wearing multiple masks. For every person, every situation, they got a mask. They got a name for the mask too. So this person, they saw you in a specific way, right? Like we've established, they thought they had you figured out in a specific way. They assumed, right? And they formulated a perception of you. And this same perception is their downfall, because in the end, this person is realizing like they took a loss here. It's like, imagine someone putting in all this effort to get a specific outcome out of a person, just for that person to see them for who they are and dip, never look back again. It's embarrassing, it's humiliating, it's just shameful. And this person, that's where they at with it. They feel like they just played out with this. Like they've gotten so used to it that they thought everybody would fall for it. And now, because you haven't fallen for anything, you never fell into their traps, their little games, they whatever, they feel like, damn, like I lost. Like do I even have it like that? No, like that's what I'm saying. Someone is so weird here. This is like truly sick behavior. So everybody that comes into this person's energy, they look at it as an opportunity. Clearly this person is like a predator here. Everybody, they just want to use them in some form of way, and they will play off the role to get what they want based on using that person that they want to use. No one around this person is not being used by them. No one around this person is just there because like it's genuine connections based on genuine foundations. This person always has a plan for a person that they surround themselves with. Like if you don't do this for me, or if I don't get you to feel this way and think this way, like I'm not happy. Like I gotta get you there. I gotta put you in that predicament. Like it's like yo, get over yourself, bro. This person has some form of God complex that has been built from within to the outside, to the point where the internal self, the internal environment they live in is conditioned, programmed to believe that they actually are like some form of master with this. To the point that like even the exterior, right, the external self, what they portray to the world, they've also convinced themselves consciously and subconsciously, right, that like, you know, they've conditioned themselves and programmed themselves and convinced themselves that they got this, like they're so good at this. Like, what about like building on solid foundation? That's why this person never has longevity. I'm seeing that this is the type of person, like whatever they build on, it just falls, or they are never able to get to that point that they want to get with it because of how they build. This person is not genuine, and they don't ever call in or manifest anything genuine. It's all illusion with this person. It's all lies with this person every time. You can never trust anything that comes out of their mouth, even the way they act and they speak and they do this and they say that. And it's like, yo, like you are a sheep, you are a wolf in sheep's clothing, and it's like you got a problem. Like, and you saw that. You understood and figured that out about this person, and you moved accordingly. And now they feel embarrassed, they feel humiliated, they feel shameful because they are seeing something they never thought would happen to them, but it is happening. You see it, you've seen it. They never had the control they thought they had on you. They never had the power they thought they had on you. It's like that was the illusion. You start to be an illusionist that you believe your own illusions and you think other people are in it. Like, no, you are crazy and weird. That is a sick way of being. You use people for your own benefit, and then when they figure you out, you wanna hide, you wanna portray this image like, yo, you are weird. It's weird. This is weird. And the reason this is sick is like this person here, they're like this pattern, this routine, this way of being, this habit has consumed them. It's like everybody. God can bless this person using a specific individual, right? Bringing someone in their life, and this person, because they're blinded by their own illusions, because they are an illusionist, they will lose out on big opportunities based on the very same blessings God gives to them. God will bless you not just with materials, but with people to uplift you, to elevate you, to help you, to guide you, to evolve you as a person for the better. And because you are so screwed up within yourself already, and you are used to it, and you've convinced yourself, conditioned yourself, and programmed yourself to believe your own shit, you can't even see past it, and it will pass you by. And then you look up one day, and it's like, damn, all I have is my own illusions. Just because this person is winning now with this, based on the other people that are a victim of this, because this is somebody that plays victim, but they actually victimize. They have that God complex within themselves, where they like to play puppet master. Everybody that comes into their life, oh, okay, I need to play off this role, I need to say this and speak like this, I need to think this way now, I need to handle myself. It's like, yo, what's wrong with you? This person, you start to, as someone like this, you start to lose yourself in what you've begun to tap into, because everything is energy. And you start to get into that energy until it becomes at a certain level. Now it's like a serious problem within yourself. Now it's like an issue. Now it's something that you embody, something that you not only just embody, but everything about you revolves around that. That's screwed up. So you were genuine with this person. That's the whole, even the people that they're doing this to as well. That's what I'm saying, like, you will never win when you act like this in life, when you approach situations like this in life, because there will be something staring you right in the face, an opportunity to heal, an opportunity to elevate, an opportunity to evolve, you know, based on what has been presented to you. But the way in which you receive it, because of who you are inside, and what you've already begun to convince yourself of and program yourself about and condition yourself about, has consumed you, you will not be able to get it. It'll pass you by like it never even existed. The love you showed this person, or the care you showed this person, that's who you are. And you letting them be who they are is you just letting God handle the situation, because you are not about to do this with nobody, not just them. You are not about to be playing no games with somebody like you are freaking 10 years old. We've grown. We're looking to elevate as a collective. We're looking to evolve as a collective. People like this just be bringing the vibration down. Like, you try to help somebody and they just be dragging you down. It's like, damn, I'm gonna leave my own business. Like, shit, like, it really ain't that deep. Like, you need me at the end of the day, clearly, because that you still there, you still doing that, like, you on that, like, shame. That's the truth. And people hate the truth. They want to sugarcoat the truth. And when you speak the truth, or all about the truth, oh, you cocky, you got ego, you this, you think you that, you think you that. Okay, cool. I said what I said, though. I said what I said. I said what I said. And whatever power you were standing in, now that all is said and done based on this situation, there's a reason this person feels embarrassed, humiliated, and shameful. There's a reason for all of that. They might not acknowledge the reason, but it's there, and it exists within the true form that it exists in, not the illusion they wanted to exist in. Because they're such an illusionist and they're so good at it. Everybody gonna fall for a little smile, a little this, a little that, a little this, a little that all the time. No. You think you're getting away with something, but it's like, I feel like you are the type of person where, like, you saw it, right? You saw it in this person that something is off, or something is wrong with them. And then you just let them be. To the point where when they felt like they got you, you set them free and you humbled them. When they thought they had the puppet strings intact, you like, man, get a life, bro. And imagine somebody thinking like they the best at this. Like, I even pulled this one, I even manifested this and called this in. Like, yeah, yo, you are weird. It's weird. And people like to sugarcoat that about themselves when they be doing. Why is it that when we do something wrong, we don't want to acknowledge it because we're comfortable in the wrongdoing? Why is it when things happen in a certain way, because it's our fault, we lack accountability and we want the situation to turn out the way we are comfortable with? No, guys, it's wrong. This person was always wrong for this. They're going to lose out like they lost you. You're not the only opportunity that God is going to grant this person, because God is such a forgiving God. But because this person is stuck in this energy and they're so consumed by it, the devil has this person by the throat. The devil's spirit, these entities that be using this person, they tapped into that energy and now they are of that energy. People got to be careful what they do. You have no clue how deep it can get, because you won't even see it coming, smash you up. Now all you are is this, now all you are is that, because you've tapped in. I'm out of here, y'all. I'm equal to end this message here. This was your message from God, Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine. I'm grateful for your time, and I thank you for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. To those whom are keen or interested in becoming members of my Patreon, on my Patreon I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as spiritual path. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, as well as career and finances. You'll find the link to my Patreon listed in my description box below. You can also join my Patreon by typing what is on the screen via Google. Search it and it will lead you to my Patreon website. I thank you all for everything and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.